Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome to Nebulous Fleet Command. What I would term realism-adjacent wargame that recently got its very first campaign, one of many that are planned to be launched, and a multi-part campaign at that. And so I figured it was about time to check it out, I think. With the first campaign being the Bethel Rebellion, as I really want strategy games just like this to start returning to the days of narrative campaigns, as it really does a lot for the experience, in my none too humble opinion. Also, I see you there, you little cow. I know there's so many games funded but not played. I will impregnate you one of these days, I promise you that. I know, but I wanted to play this game, okay? And at the end of the day, my demands and wishes are first and foremost in my mind. Surprise, surprise, I know. Anyways, the Bethel Rebellion. Select. Apparently available in co-op as well, which is kind of a neat touch. We'll put it on medium, I think. Ooh, colors. I mean, obviously, the black and white is a nice one. Although, if we're in space, I'm kind of tempted by just bright fucking orange. Yes. Bright fucking orange with yellow stripes. I like the idea of cruising through space, just basically flashing hazard lights at anything and everything around me. There is something distinctly appealing about that idea to me. Not even entirely sure what, but there's definitely something. Harsh. Obviously. Can I have a new icon? May I have? May I change the icon? No? I have to have that icon. I don't know about the icon. I'm not loving the icon. I'm not feeling the icon very much, if I'm to be honest. Colors of the Netherlands? Okay, fine. We'll have to change it then. I'm not identifying with the fucking Dutch. Never. Under any circumstances. That's the colors of Denmark. Fuck. I was thinking red, white, and blue for the Norwegian flag, but that's not very good. We need a tertiary color. Why the fuck do we have two colors? If I do blue and yellow, that'll just be the Swedish flag. I have found myself in a little bit of a conundrum here, if I'm to be honest. Bright neon green and yellow, that's a combination. Mildly vomitous. Okay, everything just gets worse now. Yeah. I can change the L budge, okay. Yeah, everything just gets worse after that. Fuck it. Bright white and black. That'll be our closest equivalent. Marine Alva still think there should have been nukes. Got a concept of a campaign where to escalate in nuclear warfare, avoid the temptation, and get non-kill control options, or even anti-nuke countermeasures. A strategic escalation, yes. Alright, bright white and black it is. The Shelter Alliance has finally fractured. The destruction of an agricultural station by Protectorate separatists is the match cast upon the tinder of nearly 5 centuries of simmering resentment between the Alliance's 13 member nations. In a desperate attempt to quell the rebellion before it can rip the rest of the Alliance apart, Fleet Admiral Winchester has been ordered to invade the Bethel system and give a blanket check to do so. However, with the entire invasion fleet forced to transit the narrow aperture of Bethel's only hyperspace gate, casualties are expected to be catastrophically high. The discovery of a fortuitous but extremely treacherous natural hyperspace route has presented an opportunity for a small diversionary force to sneak into the system without having to use the gate. Admiral Winchester has selected you to lead this force. A good choice, sir. Take command of the scattered remains of Task Force Adler? Task Force Adler? Jawohl, mein Führer. As it arrives in the Bethel system, in what will be the most important and most dangerous mission of your naval career. You have only a few days left to draw the defenders off before the gate. The invasion fleet comes through. What awaits them at the exit depends on you. The future of the Alliance and whether or not it will collapse into total civil war hinges on the success or failure of the Bethel Rebellion. Sehr gut, mein Kameraden. Ben Benson, a stream I can watch live without losing sleep. What is this sorcery? Well, like I said, we're continuing to test out the European time slot, so if you want to see more European time content, a like button. Now. Preferably. Right. I stopped playing Paradox games due to how much they kept updating with new DLC for them. Okay, so, right. For everybody who's sick of Paradox, by the way, and I absolutely get why, because they do have a rather predatory DLC strategy, I would highly recommend checking out Hooded Horse, which I believe, let me just double check before, yep. This game, too, is published by Hooded Horse. And Hooded Horse so far has had an excellent monetization policy. Enough to support the developers, but not so much as to come across as cringe like Paradox. So definitely look into Hooded Horse as a publisher. They've been very, very good, even though they're probably massive wokeists, honestly. And I base that on the fact that I've tried reaching out to them multiple times and going like, I love what you're doing in the sphere, and have been ignored every time. So I'm pretty sure they're probably rather progressive. But so long as they keep that out of their games, and they have in its entirety, you know what? I don't even give a shit at that point. It's fine. They're producing excellent content. Who the fuck cares? John Adams, the first time I've ever gotten a notification for Arm Stream. Arch Stream, after 5 years. Weird. Very weird. Conan, donate to Conan. You should indeed donate to Conan. And thank you for your donation, sir. Right. Get started. Loading. I hope. There we go. For a moment there, a picture of a goat's anus flashed past my face. Why? Where's the pink background?
The year is 478. The Shelter Alliance, having long defeated their sworn enemy, now strains under nearly 5 centuries of stagnant bureaucracy and corruption.
Fucking politicians!
On the furthest rimward edge of Alliance space, the outlying systems protectorate, one of its founding members, seeks to return to independence. Their demands fall on deaf ears. With their government's weakness on full display, a group of Protectorate secessionists hijack the Alliance frigate ANS Open Flame. They detonate its reactor near the Harbor Fund Agricultural Station in a neighboring Alliance system.
A little bit mean.
The death toll is unfathomable. Demands for vengeance sweep through the Alliance. Dozens of warships are pulled from other duties to blockade the Bethel system, the gateway to the Protectorate, isolating it from the rest of the galaxy. Secessionists within Bethel's government take the blockade as a gift, the perfect justification to finally declare their independence.
Yeah, I wouldn't have blockaded
Caesar
them.
Constantine, a native son of Bethel and former fleet admiral of the Alliance, takes command of the hastily formed Protectorate Navy. With a strategic brilliance matched only by his ambition and ruthlessness, no other man in the Protectorate could take up the mantle. Under his leadership, the ranks of the Protectorate Navy swell with those eager to defend their home. Shipyards work around the clock, transforming cargo ships into warships in a matter of days. With the counter-blockade forming, Grand Admiral Constantine raises his flag on the battleship Strong the Root Beneath, a 400-year-old museum relic of the defense against the Venuman conquest, from which the Alliance was born. In an effort to end the war before it could truly begin, the only other Alliance ship left behind before the blockade, ANS Swift Toxin, attempts to destroy the flagship before it can be made ready. It arrives too late. The frigate, outmatched in every respect, is battered and forced to retreat into the unknown. The conflict sits at a stalemate for months until a small Protectorate fleet strikes deep within Alliance space. Interrogation of the survivors reveals the hyperspace route they used, and the Alliance government seizes on the opportunity. The Core Conference, desperate to prevent a breakup of the Alliance, orders Fleet Admiral Winchester to end the Bethel Rebellion at any cost. You are a Rear Admiral of the Alliance Navy, handpicked by the Fleet Admiral. Your fleet has been scraped together from whatever can be spared and sent through the uncovered hyperspace route into Bethel. Your mission: destroy strategic industry in order to draw away as much of the blockading force as possible and create an opening for the rest of the invasion fleet. The main battle force comes through the hyperspace gate in only a few days. The fate of over 300 ships, nearly half the entire Alliance Navy, now depends on you.
And by the way, chat, yes, that does sound a lot like text from Black Pants Legion. I don't know if it's him, but it does sound a lot like it. Harsh winds blow. Oh, by the way, I'm calling it already. We're gonna get invaded by fucking aliens, or whatever that, you know, people we talked about earlier, that the defense against the blah 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 blah, or whatever. We're getting our asses invaded. There is absolutely no question whatsoever at this point, okay? They're gonna break away, chaos is gonna spread, and then the aliens are gonna arrive and going like, we like to eat your babies. Their eyeballs first. And I'm gonna have to fight alongside the bastard navy to defeat them, or even better, fight as the bastard navy.
Orbital transit complete. Break. All scans negative. No new contacts detected. Over.
This is Windy. Copy, no new contacts. Over. All ships, secure from Condition 2 hyperspace. Set Condition 1.
Clean entrance. Better than I'd hoped for.
My mobile icebergs have arrived.
But not quiet. We stick around any longer and it'll get much louder. They'll have seen that hyperspace tear across the system. We should get moving.
That's a lot of ESL
Intel,
cells.
are we getting any markers from the ships we lost in hyperspace? Did any make it here on their own?
Okay,
yes,
the
sir,
white on
but
white
only a
text
few.
is perhaps not
Got
wise.
them plotted on the system map already.
Down to only an ancient carrier and 2 frigates, 12 days behind schedule, and we haven't even met the enemy yet. No time to waste. We need to reassemble the task force and get on with this. The gate crashers are counting on us.
Listen, a couple of minor warp, incidents here and there, pretty fucking normal. You didn't expect to just plow through a massive, giant fucking space
Admiral,
warp anomaly without a few accidents,
would you like
did
a
you?
refresher on our objectives one more time?
I don't know. Do I need to know about objectives?
Ready.
I'm an independent military commander in space. I think I'm gonna start my own fucking nation. Yeah, the white on white is perhaps a bad idea. Maybe the other way around would have been wiser. But oh well, details. Marksman on Streamlabs heard of Drone Sector. Plays a drone providing Overwatch at an AC-130 and rain hell from above. Or while you're ordering, guide your troops. Comments didn't fail me. We got a bomber simulator to 2026 before GTA 6. White Knuckles. I'll point that down. White Knuckles, and thank you for your donation, sir. Daniel Bauer for $100. Thank you very much, sir. Incredibly generous. Thank you. Good morning, Arch. Nice to see you stream on the game again. I love the concept behind this one. Maybe start a fun for a new playthrough of the game Freedom Fighters on PC. Freedom Fighters on PC. As unrealistic as the plot seems, it is, at the end of the day, fun to play. Freedom Fighters. Let me see. 100. Okay. I will check that out after the stream. I don't immediately recognize the name of the game, but we'll check it out. Marksman, that's text from Black Pants Legion narrating. Nice. AB in P2, glory to text from the Black Pants Legion, our guest narrator. Reynalva should also be boarding and morale. May have pirates or mutiny that act like inverse DC teams that will hold teams with damaged modules. Use security teams to contain them. Also, rescue lifeboats. There's a lot of mechanics, and thank you for the donations. I guess you should leave me, probably.
If you'll turn your attention to the system map.
Yes. Oh, hello.
We've come out of hyperspace here, the Labyrinth Gate formation in Bethel's outer asteroid belt. Not as far from our objective as we could be, but with the delays, we're on a tight timeline.
Oh.
This is our primary objective,
yeah, that's
Bulwark
a while.
Shipyards. This is the facility doing the majority of the civilian to combat ship conversions, so that makes it a critical target. Admiral Winchester is betting that Constantine will be forced to pull ships off the blockade to stop us once we start putting the pressure on. On top of that, ONI has identified a slate of additional targets, and there are a few that are on our way. The more we hit, the more pain we'll inflict on the Protectorate Navy. The more pain, the harder it'll be for them to ignore our diversion force. Remember, our goal is to peel off as many ships as we can from the gate blockade before Admiral Harada and Admiral Leskov roll through with the main battle force. Wargames projected over 70% losses for the gate-crashing force if we don't succeed.
Okay.
Now, the bad news. We lost most of the fleet, including the oiler in hyperspace, but it seems that at least some have made it here on their own. They're scattered, but we've got a few in our immediate vicinity, so I suggest we make it our first priority to link up with them and get closer to mission strength.
We have two directions we can choose from here. Flying across the boundary line will start a transit burn to the next area. Once the first ship has departed for a destination, the rest of the fleet will have to follow.
That's all. We have a tough mission ahead of us, but Admiral Winchester is counting on us. The fleet awaits your orders, Admiral.
Alright. Short cluster, mining station, factory. And I've got presumably fuel for 2 jumps. Okay, so I'd go 1, 2, and then I'd be stuck and dead, which is unfortunate. So I'd have to go there, 1 fuel, there, and then possibly back again? Okay, so fuel limitations is obviously going to be a determining factor for where I'm going to go and how. Well, I mean, obviously I'm going to take the light cruiser first, because that sounds the most useful, so...
Awaiting orders, Commander. Course slate in.
Light cruiser it is.
On it. We are en route, Commander.
Interesting. I do wonder if there will be fleet customization, because one of this game's biggest strengths is fleet customization, so I'm a little bit, weirded out by the fact that we've got a preset fleet. That's an interesting decision, rather than being able to build the fleet from bottom. Okay, so this is... Oh, this is a carrier. Okay, yeah, they now say we're gonna do carriers. Bombers. Weapon loadouts. Fuckload of missiles that do God only knows what. Act radar. Come on, HE frag. So that's anti-air, I'm presuming. HE shaped. PCVEO. HE block 4 cruise. What the fuck's the payload on these things? I have no fucking earthly notion. Terminal maneuver. Thank you, that's useful. Okay. Any E-War? We got...
Receiving.
What are you then? You're just a little gun frigate? A little gun frigate. Okay. And
What
what
are our
about you?
orders, Commander?
A little gun frigate. Alright, 2 little gun frigates.
Standing by.
And a carrier of some sort. Right here then. Ben Burnson for 20 euros. Thank you very much, sir. Have some blood money from the military industrial complex. You snow gypsy. At a first glance, this looks like legally distinct homeworld. Anyway, Otto for the calendar. Sengoku Rands Fund. Oh, Sengoku Rands. I never got into that for some reason. I thought I would, but I didn't. I think it's because of the rape aspect of it, which weirdly, I figured like, oh, that'll be kind of cool. And PP soft, like you wouldn't believe. The exact opposite of PP hard, of why PP. It's like, nope, not interesting apparently. Okay. I see they haven't added, the reason why there's so much customization in this game is precisely, you can customize your fucking missiles, which is cool as shit, by the way, but without that, I don't actually know what any of this does, so, we're gonna be making some educated guesses as we continue forward. Is that an AWACS? Is that an AWACS? Not entirely fucking sure. I think that's an AWACS. Bomber, that's pretty self-explanatory. Interceptors, those are space superiority fighters. Void superiority, fighter, bomber, void superiority light. Remise, bolt, remise. Numbers of foam. Oh, wait, hold on, can I? Okay, well, and skiffs. Good. Only home guard, bolt, ELINT sensor. Standard CM launcher. Okay. So, escorts, I'm presuming. Right. Well, this is going to be it. Oh, edit. No doubt. Sundial. Fixed commands, duplicate. Oh, hello. Press new to add. New loadout. Pods, missile, bombs, other. Okay, well, I can't do anything about that, but alright, so that. I mean, that sure as fuck looks like an AWACS to me, so I'm gonna assume that's what it is. CWACS, and for space, early warning and control. So yes, AWACS. Thank you, chat. That's worthwhile. That's useful. Let's speed things up and get out of here and go find ourselves a light cruiser.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Receiving.
You've got 120 more guns. Cruise. Oh, never mind.
Standing
Off you
by.
go. This will be interesting. I'd maybe expected / hoped for a little bit of an introductory sequence where the game would be like, so, this is your loadout, but, we'll do our best. And so we go cruising. We cruising through space. Danger! Fuel warning. It currently has 2 ships which are severely low fuel levels. Archloom of Carina. These ships will make 1 more transit before arriving at the current destination. Okay, yep, so I guessed correctly about the fuel. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here we are, right. Thunderhead, cruise, I mean that. It's 50mm sandshot, PD, 20mm slug, PD, breakdown missile defense, chaff, decoys, tornadoes, riposts. Okay. Right, that still doesn't really tell me what these things do, but it's something. We'll just raw dog it. I repeat, often and frequently, that tutorials are for the weak, so fuck them. We're gonna figure this shit out on our own. Crucible. This game does have a fascination with asteroid clusters, by the way, a real fucking fascination with asteroid clusters. Oh.
Lance, this is Wendy. Over.
Valiant, roger. We're so glad to see you, Wendy. We've been fending off armed shuttles for days. Infrared captured drive players inbound from 040. Clock 10 minutes ago. Thought you were with them and coming to punch our ticket.
Not this time, Lance. Hunt for contact. We'll cover you.
With pleasure. The ships will be on top of us in about 2 minutes. Roger, command. Out.
That literally is just an armed shuttle. Oh, and it's dead. That literally is just an armed fucking shuttle. That is... It seems like a bad idea to wander into a space fight in these things, but oh well.
Receive.
Such is life. You may cease fire now, sir. It really does seem like a bad idea to waffle off into a space war armed with stuff like that, but oh well. Right, Long Lance, let's get you headed towards the incoming fleet formation. And let's get the early warning systems up and all set craft, excellent, yep. Right, launch those. I'm presuming these are launch pads? Yes, presumably those are launch pads. Okay. We're gonna want some escorts with our early warning, obviously enough. Voyage superiority. Alright. Get shit off my carrier, ASAP.
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
There we got 2 cute little frigates.
We're underway.
Which... Oh, we've got enemies coming in from over there. Right. I mean, we probably actually don't need a whole lot of any of this, honestly, if we've got airborne early warning systems. So let's turn that off to minimize our profile. We do have a little bit of extra fuel on the Long Lance, which is neato cheeto.
Traffic.
Strap it, crew.
Detach. Okay. I mean, the very fact that I start out with the carrier is honestly a pretty big deal, as that should give me a pretty serious advantage over most things I'd be running into initially, you'd think. Let's just throw up a nice little net. We can hopefully spot anything bad that's coming in against us. Off you go, my eyes and ears. Marksman! Art, before I forget, it seems a lot of astroturfing of Stellar Blade is due to your Torch Gaming. Not the first time he has done this, as actual grifter, and not the only one. We not only need to police, but know when to purge our own. White Knuckles, yes. That is indeed an extrapolation of the need to police our own. Eventually, we might also need to Those are cute. We might need to realize when our own are no longer our own.
We're on it.
Right.
Send it, wizard. Copy that. Directive received.
So far, the controls have been very nice and intuitive. I'm very happy with that. I think I saw a... Is there a... Okay, that's the launch button. Indicate deck status, red, no spacecraft launching on line of free, maneuver permitted, amber spacecraft on hands waiting for launch but not ship within maneuvering animal, green spacecraft on launch to launch for control holding deck and amber spacecraft for launch. Oh, holding, okay, nice, that's useful. Right. Slap up some bombers. And put them in a holding. Oh, I didn't finish launching fighters. Okay, well, that's slightly Started. Finish launching the fighters, please. I'm a little worried about where I am located right now, but I'm sitting dead in space with radar and radio off, so I should actually be somewhat difficult to spot, one would think / hope.
We're on the way, Commander. We're on the way, Commander.
At least
Ready, wizard.
That's my idea of understanding this.
By.
Right, are you going to spot those bombers then? Torpedo... Oh, I didn't actually launch... Wait, launch? There we go, okay. So if my theory is correct, that will spot them on these launch pads, I think. Right, we are... Oh, here we go. I'm assuming those are warships. Sure as fuck look like warships. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 incoming drives. Jesus, they get deep in system before they stop. Okay, one up there, two down there.
On station.
Okay, so you will keep an eye on that, you on that, and you, I guess we'll put in the gap around here. And you just head over here so we can get you into some degree of cover. Right. Due to the presence of this ginormous fucking asteroid field, I have a bit of a hard time of actually seeing any of this. But we have contacts. Intel pending, intel pending. Right, well, safest thing to do would presumably be to just get our bombers up in the air and strike them at nice and long range before they're able to do anything particularly fucky-wucky with me.
Strap in, crew. Wired
Just
and
make sure to
confirmed.
keep the airborne early warning at a decent distance. 10 kilometers, that should be plenty within my range, too. Right. So, I'm assuming the block has something to do with the size of the projectile. This is a direct guide weapon. Okay. I mean, I've got the track, and that's the intercept point. Okay, okay. Alright, well, I've got his read, so I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit longer. Oh. Oh, Seekers. Oh, okay, nice. Active Seekers. Good, good. And those are... Right, Thunderheads, Active Seekers, Block... No, Block 4's Active Seekers.
Missile away.
Whoops. Stop that. Thank you. Block 3's Active Seekers. Thunderhead, Active Seekers. Active Seekers. Tornado, HE Frag. Okay, so HE Frag's obviously not going to be particularly useful against that, but if I do it like this, it plots an intercept. Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, a little bit of experimentation here.
On station.
I'm gonna see if that does what I think it does. Alright, let's send bombers. We've got one up there, we've got one down there. You turn off your radar and communicators because we don't need it, and it'll make you harder to see.
Standing
now,
by.
If my assumptions are correct, I'm now going to dump 5 VSLs into the void. There we go. They're then going to turn and set themselves up on an intercept course, which it does look like they're doing. Do they have terrain avoidance? I for fucking hope they have terrain avoidance. Oh. Close enough for government business. However, I think the enemy saw that coming somehow. Yes, it did, because they turned away the moment I launched. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, no, that turned entirely around the moment the launch began. Interesting. So we're dealing with a little bit of good old-fashioned AI map hacking, are we? Okay. That's good to know. So, no trick shots around corners, because the AI reads that shit. But I'm gonna waste a lot of fucking ammo in doing this. But if I remember correctly, this game has a command system, right? If I remember how to do this. I played the tutorial for this video game many, many years ago. Aha! Waypoints. Okay. So, if I... and then... I should have active seekers pointing in the direction of both warships.
Missile away.
Right, try that. I should probably be paying attention to the other enemies as well, whilst I'm fucking around with the missile systems. So we have 2 enemy warships over there. Right, we have... this one can keep an eye on them. Just make sure that we're staying out of range. You can keep a track on them as well. I don't know if keeping multiple tracks of a target will increase accuracy. I'm assuming so, because more information, but I'm not sure. Right, my light cruiser and my frigates are all in perfect cover, so I don't need to worry about those. And I've got the bombers just lurking right here, which can intercept that formation if necessary. Are they heading upwards, perchance? They are. Okay, so that indicates drive direction. Useful to know.
On station.
You keep climbing right there, then. And we have one more enemy right down there. Right, so that salvo flew off into space, which is a pinch unfortunate. I probably shouldn't be using quite as many weapons as I'm... oh. Right, we've got long-range fishing fire coming in against our fighters. An early warning system.
Strap in, crew.
Gotta keep that in mind. We do not want to lose any of this, as I'm presuming they're going to be very rare and limited resources. Right. So, if I've understood correctly for a second time... these are now going to continue up here. Level out. Continue to the waypoint. After which point they will turn sharply and... probably miss again, because the enemy has yet again maneuvered sharply away from my missile. Okay, right. Yep. Maybe I'm just getting really, really unlucky, but it feels like the enemy knows where my missiles are going before I fire them. Alright, well, I've tried to be fancy, but it really hasn't worked out very well so far. At all.
What can we do for you?
Yeah, so far being fancy has been just an enormous mistake and failure all across the board. let me try the little bombers. So they're at least moving into a wonderful position where my bombers can perhaps bounce them quite effectively. They are moving really far up.
Send your traffic.
They are really fucking heading out there. I'd be surprised if their weapons even had the range to reach me all that way up. Let's move a little bit into cover.
We hear you, Command.
Okay, we have that one that's charging straight at us. Do I have... I do. Okay. I want to fire these just straight up in the air. And then directly towards that thing.
Flight 12, committing on target.
Okay. Bombers. Pretty damn good fucking range
Flight
on
13,
these things.
engaging target.
They are just fucking... Oh, come... Really? You don't have... You don't have...
Underway.
Right, so there's apparently no terrain avoidance whatsoever, which is mildly retarded, because that's, you know, the absolute most bare-bone basics of any missile system ever, but okay. Right. Fire them that way, then. Alright, bear that in mind. We're just experimenting right now, probably wasting a frightening quantity of ammunition by doing so, which is... Oh, can I not? Oh, can I? Fuck. I can't head into the... Oh, I can't... Wait, no, can I? No, I can't. Never mind, I'm being retarded. We're experimenting, because I need to figure out how the fuck this shit works. Right. And that should be plenty distance. Like that, that's gotta be enough, right? That's gotta be enough, right? Okay. Let's see how these do. Sent out a couple of missiles. The enemy does not appear to have literally anything in the form of PDF.
Flight 13, no missiles remaining.
Okay, well that was a hell of a lot more effective. That was a hell of a lot more effective. Right, good to know. Good to know. These are continuing their incredible journey up until the top of the universe. They are continuing their journey into the stratosphere. Or the next fucking map. Very well, I'm still in cover, so I don't really mind. Right, clear the fucking hill. Thank you. Urban Benson, it reminds me of the AI in Advanced Wars. It could shoot you through the fog of war and never got stuck in a unit that had hidden the AI's cheating to make it challenging. Very well. It is annoying. Yeah, deal with it, I guess. Right, so, Seekers should be going live any second now. Any second now. There we go. And again, it took evasive maneuvers the moment I fired. That's, Right. Right, good. Our Seekers on that one were nice and wide, so it didn't matter even if it evaded pretty much immediately. Good. Two hits. Excellent. Right, let's make sure we get a lock on that. And, that's just a flare, right? Yes, it is. Lock on that, select HE, and target. Excellent. Two nice impacts. Right, slightly worried about those two going on their fucking hill climbing adventure. Let's dispatch the bombers to get in an intercept position. Continue to move the flagship into a covered position. And make sure that our 2 little frigates as well are not going to be detectable from above. Oh, never mind. I think it... Did it? No, that's something else. There we go, that's the one. Thank you for your donation, Bertson. And ask Nicola, how much better is Nebulous compared to Homeworld 3? Well, I mean, Homeworld 3 was pretty fucking sad in that it wasn't a Homeworld game. And this, too, isn't a Homeworld game. This is, how do I put it? Oh.
Ready, wizard.
Are you hunting my airborne early warning system? You are, aren't you, you little shit? Was there a, Yes, there we go. There was an evade posture, yes. You hunting my airborne warning system, you little filthy fucks. I think they are. Ow, okay, well, fuck, I don't want to lose that for obvious reasons.
Knowledge.
I'm in a very, very small sphere that I can maneuver in here, so we're going to set that to avoid, and we're going to head away. We've got a second airborne early warning system that can pick up the tracks.
Plenty for everyone.
And we've also got our bombers coming in too, and they're going to be in an excellent position. Well, excellent position once they've gotten around this rock.
Wire received.
But yeah, this is less Homeworld and more like... Command Modern Operations Light with touches of Homeworld.
Plenty
That's
for
probably
everyone.
how I'd compare it.
Wire received.
Enemy radar lock detected. Detecting an enemy spiker.
Biker? Missiles?
Standing by.
Oh, you're still operational, are you? I'm genuinely a little bit fucking surprised. Oh, yes it is. All right. I'm assuming you have automatic PD?
The enemy has jammers.
You do. That is a decoy.
Enemy E-war detected.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Missiles on the scope.
Enemy E-war detected.
Right. Well,
We're on the way.
at least it's fair. The enemy missiles don't have any fucking collision avoidance detection either. Just dunked all of the missiles straight into the rocks. Ah, brilliant. Oh, God help me. Apparently, nobody in the future decided to equip their missiles with any sort of terrain avoidance. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm happy for it, though. It saved me getting hit by a bunch of missiles. I clearly underestimated my enemy and or overestimated how much damage I'd done to them. So, not complaining, just surprised, that's all. Just surprised. All right, you don't have radar, do you? You don't have any mounted radar, okay.
Wire received.
Turn around, head away. These little hidey fuckers are turning out to be a mild annoyance.
Enemy radar lock detected.
Alright, so my light cruiser should be dealing with this with no real problems, right? I would think so. Even as, if it's already launched, I should probably put some skiffs in the air just to give it a guard force. Alright, so are those fuckers just gonna hide behind that rock? I have a sneaking suspicion the answer to that question is yes. God, I wish I had a little bit more room to maneuver. I am very stuck in a very, very small sphere of space.
Wired and confirmed.
Plenty for everyone. Confirmed.
Yeah, the fact that they're hugging to that rock is mildly annoying, because it means I can't really...
Receiving.
Oh, I see what you're doing. No, no, no. No, 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 I'm not going to let you do that. I am surprised this thing is still floating. How much fuel we've got left? Still half tanks. Okay, not too bad. Okay, are you going to come around? I'm worried about donking my shots into the side of this fucking mountain. As that has been a frequent hazard so far.
Strap in, crew.
I'm gonna return you to base because you're getting a bit beat up.
What can we do for you? Confirmed.
Okay, this is a pretty good angle.
Confirmed.
Or maybe it isn't. Yeah, they're not. Winkling these little fuckers out is proving far more annoying than perhaps it should be, as they're just hiding behind the rock. Okay, well, you've got cover from above as long as you're there. That thing should still be beat to shit, so I don't need to worry too much about it. I guess I could just fire some missiles up there to winkle them out. Okay, let's do that. Oh, this system's a little bit wonky. Okay. Right. Fire the missiles away from the carrier, obviously. And then nice and far up so we avoid smacking them into any terrain. Good. I do like the fact that there are track markers here. God, is that far enough away from the rock? Maybe. Let's err on the side of caution, shall we? Thank God for track markers, otherwise this would have been quite interesting. No, hold on. Okay. You, down there. Let's see. Upsy daisies. Upsy daisies. Right. There. I'm gonna cover everything underneath them. And if the AI then does its usual little suspicious nonsense and suddenly turn its vessels around, I'm going to pincer them with the bombers. Simple as.
Wire confirmed. Confirmed.
Oh, gotta double back. Double that back. Make sure we keep a look at where they are. There's the missiles.
On station.
The enemy did indeed halt the moment the missiles were fired.
Confirmed.
Okay. In that case, we're going to climb. There's the missiles.
On station. On station.
Seeker's active. Nope. They changed course the moment the missiles were fired, and they didn't go up, yeah. Okay, right, so enemy does know exactly when missiles are fired, and they know when to avoid them, which, unless they have some kind of fucking radar system that I have still not spotted, I think that's literally impossible, but very well. I could intercept them, but I really don't want to, because I know they have missiles, and I really don't want to trade fire with them in the open, as that just seems like an opportunity for them to actually do some damage to me, and I'd rather not. Get 2 more bombers in the air with torpedoes. I don't want to trade fire with them. It seems like an opportunity for them to do damage to me. An opportunity I don't need to give them. I am fucking astonished this thing is still alive. I am genuinely astonished that thing is still alive.
Standing by.
Okay, well, if they want to go down here, I can intercept them before they reach my carrier at the very least.
We're underway.
And we'll have to if they're going to go that
Standing
far.
by.
On the right side, that also means they're going to run smack dab into the bombers.
Flight number 10. Reporting critical fuel. RTB. Flight number 8. Reporting critical fuel. RTB. Flight number 9. Fuel's critical. Off station.
There's the bombers.
Moving to that position.
Did I take... I didn't take you off flank speed. Well, that's stupid. Alright, well, finally, I have them going in a somewhat predictable course. Are you still trying to snipe my... Yes, you are. God, I wish I could get you out of range. They are still trying to snipe it. At least now they're going in a predictable course, as they've locked onto exactly where the carrier is, which, to be fair, there's been missile trails coming from that direction for a while now, so I can entirely see why they might guess the direction of that.
Everyone.
Heads up.
On
Enemy
station.
missile.
Plenty for everyone.
Are you shooting at that? Because you're not going to hit that. I guess the enemy... are they... What are they shooting at? I'm not entirely sure, but we'll put the little boats up there in case.
Wire confirmed.
Oh, no, they turned away again. Jesus, yeah, these are slippery little fucking things, because they turn away the moment I do anything, they begin turning. I might have to just fucking slug it out with them, because they seem preternatural. Anyway. How the fuck are you still alive? How are you still alive?
Awaiting orders, Commander.
I mean, I'm pretty sure these are just gonna slam into the face of the fucking rock.
Enemy missile detected.
Oh, no, they're not.
Mission coming in.
Nice. Intercepted. I hate these little things. I hate these little things. They know exactly what I'm doing at all times, and they're always intercepting it. God, I really don't want to get fucking... Okay. I guess we're going to just have to engage them in a gun battle, because hitting them with missiles is very clearly not going to happen. I really don't want to get into open space with them, though, because they're clearly missile boats. And if I get into open space with missile boats, I'm going to have to trust my PD to be a little bit more effective than I would like for it to be. We do have our little AA defense boats. I'm going to assume that fighters can be used for that too. So we're going to launch some more Void Superiority.
Plenty for everyone.
You are just going to now hug another rock, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Got a job for us?
Such tight confines. Go down there. Yes, they are hugging the rock again. Okay. Right, go above the rock. Above the rock, my little friends.
On station.
Keep you nearby.
Fire and confirm.
Keep a track on them. Give me early warning of any more incoming missiles. The moment I change course, they change course. Awfully fucking suspicious. They shouldn't see me.
For everyone.
Yeah, I'm undetected.
What can we do for you?
Yes, Commander.
I'm guessing they're going for
hear you, Command.
these. Lock the HE in just as we cross this little opening.
We hear you, Command.
I mean, it'd be great if they'd shoot at me here, because I could actually, you know, just duck behind cover.
On station.
Right, come on. Go into the nice open space there.
What can we do for you?
Yes, yes, yes.
Wire confirmed.
Into the nice open space. Do not look up. Do not spot the bombers
Plenty for everyone.
hovering menacingly above you. They are not your concern. Just continue going out
On
into
station.
open space. Don't take pot shots of my fucking AWACS either, please. Continue.
Confirmed.
Out into the openness of space.
Wire received. We're ready. What can we do for you? What can we do for you?
Assuming these wait until they have a decent shot, which I hope they... No, they didn't. There we go. Come on, that's finally a pretty good ambush.
Heads up, crew.
Okay, you just need to start
Fire
dodging.
and confirm.
Flight 15. All missiles expended. What can we do for you?
There we go. Now don't fly through them. That would be retarded. Finally, some hits.
Flight 14. Skosh! Skosh! Plenty for everyone.
Is that anti-air?
Flight 12. Fuel's critical. Off station. What can we do for you?
Oh. Oh. It was a nice dodge.
Flight 11. Reporting critical fuel. RTB.
Good, please.
Wire received.
Run away. Right, we've done damage. We're just gonna rise now and try to get them with guns. It's a little hard to see here. Making sure to interpose the intercepting weapon systems.
On station.
Oh, bombers are doing a great job of avoiding
Sensing
shit.
traffic.
Quite happy with them.
Course laid in.
We're reading you. Locking on the target.
Quiet. Command's on the line. Engaging.
Good little bombers. There you go. You're damaged and you're getting attacked from underneath.
Waiting for your orders, Commander. Copy. Engaging.
There it goes. Even if you've got missile, I have an absolute ass ton of intercept capabilities. That was one hell of a fucking cat and mouse, and it's technically not over yet, because there's also a second ship, or the third ship over there, which that thing has taken I don't know how many hits, but appears to still be quite happy.
Wilco.
Oh, no.
Acknowledged.
No. You don't really have the weapon systems to deal with that. That is still an actual warship ship. Oh, well. Very large armed shuttle, at least. There we go.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Maybe I was just being way too fucking cautious with these. Maybe I was just being way too cautious. I think by being so cautious, if anything, I actually cost myself more resources than I needed to. Because I kept trying to ambush them and use missiles, when in reality I could probably just have used guns to kill them. Is that... Those life pods, okay. Yeah, I probably made this way more complicated for myself than I needed to, but...
Yes, Commander.
I really don't want to take damage, because this has all the hallmarks of one of those continuous campaigns. You know the ones, where the AI is going to throw a lot of shit at you and slowly whittle you down over the course of many missions. Yes, you know the one. You know the one. So I'm very paranoid about taking unnecessary damage. AP versus hard tank. AT if you can pen them or see the flank. RF bombs versus small targets like frigates. I do have that, don't I? Interesting RPF.
Spiker.
Oh, is that missiles?
Ready for tasking.
Does it still have missiles left?
Incoming enemy fire.
Okay.
Receiving.
Oh, never mind. I wondered my I'm retarded.
We've got a lot of static here.
Well, I shot it down, so it's fine. I wandered my ship out in front of it, because retarded. But now it's finally gotta be dead.
Lock on
What are
warning.
our orders, Commander? Aye, Commander.
Burn through.
We're reading you.
This thing has to die now, surely. I've hit this. I think this is the ship that survived 3 missile hits and then getting pounded by the light cruiser. And now it's being pounded by the light cruiser and both frigates.
We're ready.
And disturbingly, it still doesn't actually seem to mind all of that firepower hitting it. There we go.
Receiving.
Thanks for the support, Wendy. It's the biggest group they've thrown at us so far. I don't know if we could have handled it without you.
Anytime, Lance. Welcome back to the fleet.
Some of those ships might be carrying munitions that are compatible with our weapons. We should board them and see what we can recover.
You clear.
We can send our skiffs out to search the wrecks and see if there's anything worth taking. They're too small to carry anything back, but they'll save us a lot of time scouting for what's worth taking.
Okay, scout.
Ready for tasking.
Yeah, don't go over to that one. I think all of the repeated poundings has finally upset it. Yes, I fear the many repeated poundings has made that ship a pinch unstable. Oh, yeah, those life pods are, yeah, that's, that's optimistic.
Yes, Commander.
That's a little bit of a reactor meltdown in the middle of happening right there. Maybe they'll get away. They might, actually.
The enemy has joined.
There we go.
Mission coming in. Wilco.
There we go, indeed.
Acknowledged. Skiff on station.
Right, so let's see if there's anything in these things worth taking.
Ready.
I do enjoy the idea of looting the enemy. That's a neat one.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Standing by.
Right, so how's my fuel situation now? So you have 2 fuel, you have 2 fuel, you have no...
Quiet.
Yes,
Command's
you
on
have
the
1
line.
fuel.
Standing by.
So I'm gonna have to head to the factory regardless, which I'm presuming is a big building in space.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
And if it is a big building in space, as I assume it is... Apply iron spindle. Iron spindle, right? Iron spindle. If it is indeed a big factory in space... one would then assume that it'll have fuel. God willing. God willing. If not, I guess my campaign ends very, very early. Mr. Wizard Frenzy, hey Art, I would mean to ask, why do the Sister of Battle all have white hair? Is it just fan art interpretation, or is there a lore reason for it?
Flying on fumes.
I think there was... Oh, can I not?
Mission coming in.
How do I see what's in there?
We hear you, Command.
That's all useless, right? That's all useless.
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Oh, no, don't do that. Fuck. Oh. Uh-oh. You. Run away. Now. Run! I'm pretty sure, I think there was one of their chantries? Not chantries.
Ready.
Sisterhoods that did have a reason for the white hair, a religious reason, of course, but largely I think it's just a classical case of author's fetish and preference. That and the fact that I think one of the earliest John Blanche paintings had them with white hair, and that's just ever since that became popular, and so most people depict them as having the white hair. Right, well, I don't think there's anything valuable aboard those things, other than possibly the bolts, because, yeah, those are 120 millimeters, so... not of much worth to me.
Standing by.
So there's no reason to not give them all kinds of different colors if you so choose. No reason not to. They could be an army of redheads, brunettes, blondes, whatever you want. After all, the advantage of Warhammer is that the models are, at the end of the day, grey, and you can paint them pretty much however you want. I remember having a lengthy discussion with a friend of mine about whether or not you could make blue Chaos, blue Khorne Space Marines.
Course slated.
And,
Quiet.
I mean...
Command's on the line. We'll be there.
We're reading you. Course slated.
You can. I'm just going to judge you a lot for doing it.
Send your traffic.
But you can. You absolutely can. I'm just going to yell at you for it. First mission down. That was... I was definitely too cautious. I was definitely too cautious. Then again, like, that was, like, what, 4? No, 5, I think. That was 5 fast attack craft with the capacity to launch 4 cruise missiles each. Which means that if I'd been engaging them in open space, I might have immediately met a volley of at least 8 up to 16 or 20 missiles all at the same time. So maybe that was the correct move. I don't know. Grisicor, Adele Penguin. When playing, making RTS Grand Strat Complex plus or minus. Thank you very much. When playing, making RTS Grand Strat Complex plus or minus. When playing / making RTS Grand Strat Complex plus or minus. I am not sure I understand the meaning of your question. More complexity, good, so long as you're able to engage with it easily via the UI. That was actually 6 little fast assault ships. So, yeah, that could actually have been a lot of damage. I took some scuff damage on the light cruiser, but that was about it. That could actually have been rather dangerous, because that is 6 fast ships, all with missile capacity, so maybe the cautious approach was a good idea. Yeah, it probably was a good idea. Oh, that's a very big thing. I hope it has fuel, because if it doesn't have fuel, I'm gonna be damned upset. Where did my light cruiser go? Where did my light cruiser go?
Iron Spindle Station, owned and operated by Bulwark Heavy Industries, which has gone in wholesale for the Separatist cause. Right now they're churning out missiles and applique armor for the Protectorate's blockade, so we should expect a military response. The whole station is one giant assembly line, but my team has identified core points of vulnerability based on the plans issued to us. Intel has already tagged them.
Dodger. Oh, there it is. Thank fuck. I got a little bit worried there that my pretty little cruiser had decided to abandon my cause. They get repaired. Okay, lovely. Right. There wasn't actually anything to bother me in that preceding mission, but we should make it a habit to always escort our AWACS with fighters. That is always a good habit to have, so let's keep doing that. Right. That is indeed rather fucking massive. We can probably have the, frigates form up on a cruiser. Like so. Turn the radar back off again, now that I don't need it. That's a big station.
Iron Spindle is on the approved objectives list from Admiral Winchester. The whole station's a critical vulnerability. Let's start with the reactor.
This is a civilian manufacturing station. We can't just destroy it outright.
Galway?
It's producing armor and ammunition for the Protectorate Navy. It's a legitimate military target. However, we don't have the firepower to knock out a station of this size anyway. Even if we had a dozen battleships, we'd be here for weeks, and we don't have that kind of time.
We'll take a surgical approach based on Intel's findings. With direct hits on those vulnerable points, we can jam the assembly lines and knock it out of production for the rest of the war. Our glide bomb should do nicely to conserve other ammo.
Let's get to work.
Consider it done.
Glide bomb.
Ready.
I don't know if that's a term that's entirely applicable to the situation, but fair enough, fair enough. And yes, I don't give a fuck if it's there's civilians inside of it. Oh, it's a war asset. Bomb it into shreds. And if the civvies don't get out in time, well, fucking too bad for the civvies, I do suppose.
We're ready.
We'll just chalk it off to one of those tragedies of modern space-age industrial warfare. Nice and simple.
Wiring. Burner's hot.
I do enjoy watching my carrier just absolutely pump out a fucking deluge of little craft. That is
Awaiting
rather
orders,
satisfying. I enjoy that. Speaking of satisfying, we're gonna find some defenders here, so let's put some bombers. Fuck it, just pop them. Yeah, pop them out into the void for now. I'm sure we'll find something for them to hit pretty soon. And again, like, we could just get aboard it, find the reactor, and detonate that thing. That's gotta be a pretty big boof, right?
Strap in, crew.
Judging from the enormous explosions we've seen just from detonating little armed shuttles, there's gotta be a pretty big woomph. I confidently believe that there's a pretty big woomph in there somewhere.
Strap in, crew.
And I intend to find that pretty big woomph.
Locking in.
Alright.
Acknowledged.
Nothing of a hostile persuasion detected yet. Ah, I see Chad has started talking about the Keir Starmer thing, yes. So, Keir is out, and, God willing, an even worse person will step into his shoes. Because, let's be honest here, we have, just accepted that accelerationism is the path forward. Plus, it's just going to be another Labour MP. Oh, what was that? What did I just spot? No, I'll strike him again. Whoever comes in is just I mean, Keir was uniquely anti-British, I guess, but... Oh, we have contacts. We have 3 spaceborne contacts. Alright.
Consider it done.
1, 2, 3 contacts. And they're all... Are they moving? Yes. Yes, I think they are already moving. And heading in my direction, too. Man. Oh, is that another 3 contacts over there? Yes, it is.
Ready, wizard.
Whatever fucking sensor system the enemy has, I wish I had that sensor system because it is apparently really, really, really fucking good. Alright, triple enemy targets. That warrants a bomber strike, I would say. In fact... Oof. I am going through my bomber ammunition a bit quicker than I really necessarily would like. I really am going through my bomber supply quicker than I would want to, but...
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
I've kind of been burned on the missile approach so far, and... Since the enemy has already detected me and already figured out where I am, which is, again, impressive, seeing as the only thing they should have seen are my AWACSs, which, I mean, at this distance, they shouldn't even be able to tell that they're fucking AWACSs, but such is life. Sail off fucking Weavy. I'll keep a track of them and have the bombers try to reduce them.
Wire confirmed.
What's that? Drive flares detected. 3 minutes. Alright. We have enemy reinforcements heading in as well. Unfortunate, but not necessarily entirely unexpected, considering the strategic value of the installation I'm about to try and reduce.
Moving to that position.
Right, let's get that into cover.
We're on the way, Commander.
Lower these down, ready to intercept. Okay, the second group has stopped. Do I have any idea what they are yet? Intel
crew.
unknown.
Wired and confirmed.
Let's make sure we
What
keep
can we
them
do
at
for
it.
you? Standing by.
Okay, I am giving off basically no radiation, so I should be pretty difficult to spot.
Plenty for everyone.
There they are. Yeah, let's do this manually, actually, instead of trusting that the AI will split them correctly. Right. 2, 3. And we'll keep you in reserve in case we need you. Go, my pretty little bombers. Reduce the filthy separatist scum to space dusts. Those are pretty cool little bombers, by the way. I like them. I am more of a fan of the giant tube design myself, but I can see the appeal of the wing design in space. I can. I really can.
Flight 12, wire confirmed.
Weapons away. Enemies nicely locked up. Nice and tight. They are keeping command control of the weapons, guiding them in. There they are. More little armed shuttle thingies. They're popping flares, but I've got direct command of them, so that shouldn't really...
All missiles expended!
That shouldn't really be much of a problem, and... damaged all of them. And I'm presuming damaged all of them pretty bad, considering the fact that they all just dropped off rapidly. Right.
Flight 13.
Are these moving? They are... Are they moving? Maybe.
All missiles expended. Flight 14,
somehow...
payload expended.
They have somehow detected me. I don't fucking know how they're 6... I mean, okay, they're sort of close, but they're 6 kilometers away, and I've got no radar, no comms active.
Standing by.
They somehow detected this. Okay, fine.
We're on the move.
Right, with that fucking giant smack... I am assuming and or hoping that they're not really in any position to start launching weapons at me. So we're gonna head down there, hit them with guns. I'm assuming I can't launch unless I'm going at a certain speed. Right? Maybe? And pick them out with the guns. This seems like a decent tactic. Weaken them with the missiles, give them a good whack with the missiles. And then, once they're fucking shell-shocked and helpless, move in to wrap up with the guns. I kind of don't want to strike these because I feel like they're so far away I might not be able to take advantage, but... I've got such a perfect fucking angle, though, that yeah, no, fuck it. We're quite close, 4.5 kilometers. That should be fantastic distance for bombers to hit.
Confirmed. Flight 17, engaging target.
They're all pinned against the station. They've got no fucking maneuvering options.
Send your traffic.
This should be a fucking perfect launch. This really should be just a perfect launch. Alright, wrap up that last vessel. And that will have been just an absolutely fucking beautiful ambush right there. and head over to deal with those. I do have these drive flares coming in, which I don't know what is yet. Do I want to launch more bombers at them? Let's see what the fuck comes around first, then we'll worry about that. This should be such a brilliant fucking launch. Yep, they're pinned against the station. All they can really do is try and dump some flares into the void.
Flight 17.
Boom, boom,
Skosh,
boom, boom.
Skosh.
Boom, boom. Perfect impacts.
On station.
Right, we'll keep you around here, because you do have 2 weapons to spare.
Flight 11. All missiles expended. Flight 16. All missiles expended.
Receiving.
It's just this thing left. Hiding, I think, behind the carcass of one of its friends.
Locking on the target.
I'm sure to lock that bastard in. Okay, we have 2 enemies. There we go. It is done.
Waiting orders.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was what I should have done previously. Hit them with the missiles, weaken them, and then put them out of commission with guns. That was beautiful. Okay. Immediately move on to the next set of targets, and let's fucking sweep this bitch. Speaking of sweeping this bitch, I haven't actually checked the rearward parts of this place. I should probably get a radar on that as well, just in case. Right, 2 more enemy warships.
Receiving you.
I could...
On station. Wire confirmed.
And I might as well launch the last bomber towards it.
Wire confirmed. Flight 18. Weapon released.
Oh. Was that a little bit of AA I heard going off there? Right, he's hard locked. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much fucking chaff you pump into the void. Oh. Further enemy vessel.
Flight 18. Payload expended.
What the fuck are these? Oh, no, are they? Wait, no. Are they the same thing? Yeah, they're the same thing. Okay. They were just bigger and fatter, and so I got confused for a second. Too far. Really? 7.2 kilometer max range. Really? A 7.2 kilometer max range in space. Huh. Amongst the things I had not expected to see, that was one of them. Okay, 1 enemy vessel up there of unknown type. 14.553 kilometers away. You know, maybe if I just, if I just sneaky deaky my carrier over there, I could probably get him with some missiles.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Sneaky deaky. Sneaky dink, sneaky deek. We're ripping that one apart. Draugr. I kind of want to play a separatist campaign now, honestly. Because the idea of, like, needing to fight against... Spiker? 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 Oh, there we go, okay. Yep, those are the missiles being launched, that's fine. I should have intercepts ready. I was expecting those.
We'll go.
Just get the little boats out ahead of it.
Confirm.
There we go. I've got 4 interposing anti-missile boats. Oh, we're getting jammed.
Yes, Commander.
Burn through. Get rid of the
Enemy missile on the
interference.
scope. Enemy E-ward detected.
Come on, come on. We should be able to handle this. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, come on.
We're under attack.
Oh, come the really? Oh, come the fuck on. Right, well, the enemy missiles are a lot better than mine, I guess. Really?
Waiting for your orders.
Genuinely, you went through you went through 3 intercepting ships and 4 intercepting skiffs.
We're running out of missiles, Commander.
Jesus.
Standing by.
Oh, that was annoying. And also, very much so justifies my previous... God, yeah, I still haven't killed that thing, have I? How the fuck have I not killed that thing yet? That very much so justifies my decision to be very careful around the preceding bunch of ships then, because I was not expecting that to happen. Did I just get overconfident? I mean, come on, I am in a fantastic position here. I should not be that dangerous. Okay. Put a couple missiles in their direction, I guess. Head those out to intercept yet again.
Flight 19, committing on target.
I feel like I'm taking every reasonable precaution here. Yep.
We have internal damage. Let's get it fixed.
What?
Confirmed.
Alright, well, I have apparently been massively overestimating the abilities of 3 fully operational warships, along with 4 covering warships, to intercept a handful of missiles. I've apparently been
standing by.
Far too optimistic about that.
Yeah, we see them.
Alright, well. Live and learn. Let's see. My own missiles coming in. Good impacts. Well, 2 of them good impacts, and the other 2...
Component taken out.
The other 2 wandered off into fucking space. Right.
Receiving.
Right.
Ready for tasking.
Waiting orders.
I feel like
awaiting orders, Commander.
Whoever is making missiles for the Separatists, I really need to contact those guys, because they seem to know something that the professional military doesn't. They really seem to have some sort of secret knowledge about missile warfare that apparently we, the professionals, just haven't really quite thought about yet. Maybe adding guiding systems to our weapons, maybe. Who knows?
They won't know what hit them.
There are a lot of strange things you could do with missiles. Guiding systems is but one of these weird and unusual ideas.
Receiving.
I am also consistently overestimating my ship's capabilities to do damage. Although,
fuel's critical. Off station.
I don't know if because I did great against those ones, the little ones down there. We tore those apart very, very quickly, very, very effectively. Meanwhile, we've been pummeling these things and not really doing much of anything. Is it because I can't... Is it because I can't penetrate them? Do they have too much armor, I wonder? 40? No, 40 centimeters, surely. No, no, no fucking way. No fucking way those things have 40 centimeters of armor. No fucking way. No earthly way they have 40 centimeters of armor. I should probably check that out afterwards in the mission description to see if I can find some idea.
Underway. Enemy is being locked.
I want to change my fire to focusing on these guys.
Command. Tracking target.
For obvious reasons, but I also actually want to put these things out of their misery.
Locking on the target.
There you go.
Solution locked in. They're locking onto us.
Let's get that one out of the way.
Ready.
Nice. There's that thing. There's some big, fat, slow thing over there. Which I feel like I can probably get with a little missile salvo. I feel like I can probably just hook a little shot. That goes plenty over that, yep. Right about. And little bit too far. Gotta get a little bit closer before I try that. Otherwise, my portable missiles will run out of fuel, which is very unfortunate. Also, you could probably go faster.
Standing by. Ammo reserves are low.
Spin, spin. I am getting a... Yes, ammo reserves actually are running low. I am using a truly transcendent quantity of HE here.
We hear you, Command.
I sure hope there's some ammunition in this giant factory. They did mention it was making... armor. Okay. I'm assuming these are life pods.
Locking target.
I should probably make sure, but I'm thinking those are life pods.
Receiving.
Pretty sure those are life pods. Now, at least we're dealing with these guys fairly well. They did get their missiles off, and they did get their hit, but... yeah, that was a lot more damage than I was really expecting or hoping for. Did Kamikaze Pulse have salary? Yes, they did. In fact, they had very high salaries. They, I think they got like a double promotion, or was it a triple promotion? Plus, they got also some party money to go get themselves drunk out of their minds because, well, they were going to go and die for the Emperor. And frankly, getting shit-faced drunk before you need to go die for the Emperor is only reasonable, really.
Solution locked in.
Waiting orders.
If you had to go die for the Emperor, I bet you'd want to get shit-faced drunk before you had to go die too. It is only reasonable. It is only reasonable. Damn thing is wibbly wobbling around too much. I don't like it.
Receiving.
Just one poor little Draugr left. There we go.
What are our orders, Commander?
Out of commission. Warning, collision. Right. 8 enemy warships destroyed at the cost of two damaged modules. Well, 2 destroyed modules, let's be fair.
Got a job for us?
Not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. I'd say that's reasonably acceptable. Although, well, we haven't actually destroyed the last enemy warship yet, so let's not celebrate quite yet. I could just go bomb it. In fact, hold on. Didn't I have, I did. Didn't I have fighter bombers? I did have fighter bombers. And I've got to go and destroy some infrastructure too, so we might as well launch some of these pretty little things. Off into the void you go, my beauties. In between recovering the, dozens of ships I've got out on patrol too, of course. I will say, these are some very quick and very effective carrier operations we've got going here.
Wiring.
Deeply impressed. Deeply impressed.
Acknowledged.
Whatever that is, it's waffling its way out into an open space.
Wired and confirmed.
Send your traffic.
I bet you it's trying to get a bead on my carrier, even though there is no earthly way it should be able to know where my carrier is.
Locked in. Burner's hot.
Right, my pretty little fighter bombers, my fighter boomers. God. You know what we really need? What we really absolutely desperately need? We need a 40k
locked in
orc war game.
Send it,
That's
wizard.
what we need. That's what we desperately need. We need, what was it? There was a comic series about
We're ready.
orc bomber pilots in an orc civil war.
We're on it.
I have forgotten what the hell that was called now.
Send it, wizard. Ready.
All I remember is that it was absolutely amazing. That I do remember. It was absolutely amazing. Stand in. Yep. Right.
Directive received.
I'm a little bit unsure as to these craft's ability to hit anything with
Wire it, light number
glide
9.
bombs in space, but I mean, I'm assuming that the weapons must have some form of rudimentary guidance because, well, they're space bombs. I mean, well, that didn't really do as much as I was kind of hoping for.
We're ready.
They're space bombs. Obviously, they have some sort of guidance system. I mean, why the fuck wouldn't you? Literally, all you would need is an actual literal camera. Just a little camera that just locks onto pixels and goes like, well, go over there. That's all you would need. So obviously, they're going to have some sort of a guidance system. Even if crude.
Wire it. Directive received.
Oh.
Flight number 8. Weapon launched.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay, well, I don't know if that was smart. Okay, never mind. Right. Right.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Never fucking mind indeed. Not only did he shoot down the fucking iron bombs, which is...
Aye, aye. We're on the way.
Goddamn impressive in and of itself. It also shot down all of the spacecraft, so... Right. Never mind. Fighter bombers are definitely not something we'll be using against warships in the future.
Acknowledged.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
Flight number 10. Weapon launched! Burner's hot.
That was 3 sacrificial fighters. I am deeply and genuinely impressed that it was... Oh, that was enough. Wait, why wasn't the other one enough? Maybe they missed?
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Oh, anyways. Go, little fighter bomber. You still have more components to destroy. I'm kind of just guessing at how much is required to destroy any of these things.
Standing by.
What are you doing?
Awaiting orders.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, are you retarding? Yes, you are. You're retarding because you're in a formation and the surrounding area is too dense with stuff.
Underway.
Okay. Right.
On station.
You are retarding because the surrounding area is too dense.
And confirmed.
Let's get the spotter aircraft down there again. Or aircraft. Voidcraft, technically. There it is.
Orders.
Waiting orders.
What are our orders, Commander?
Well, Heidi piece of shit.
Waiting for your orders, Commander. Aye, aye. We're on the way.
Aye, aye. Full burn.
Burner's hot.
Right. Did you get rid of your bombs? Nope.
Locked in.
And more bombs? Nope. Yep, I just dispatched you. Okay. Alright, where was the other bomb thing? There's the other bomb thing.
Copy that.
Off you go.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
What are our orders, Commander?
God, I've used so much fucking HE. Right, we're really close now.
Receiving. Underway.
We'll be there before you know it.
On it.
Really, really close now. So close.
What are our orders, Commander?
The damn thing shot down all of the bombs I sent at it, so... It might be really good at this sort of things.
Firing missiles.
We're just gonna hook some thunderheads. That's a little bit far. Ugh. Can't actually zoom in any closer. Eugh. That's not far enough. Oh boy. Can I? No, I can't fucking zoom in. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Okay, where the fuck am I? Right. Good. There. More or less. It did have pretty good,
Quiet. We're almost out on the line.
It did have pretty good AA, so I don't know how well this is gonna go, but we're gonna just hook 4 missiles right around the corner there. And, I mean, it should have very little advance notice of what's heading its way. In fact, it has not yet started an intercept. Still hasn't started an intercept. There we go. There comes the flak. Gets 1. Gets 2. Gets 3. Doesn't get the 4th one. Okay. It's got a very good flak, but I think that rattled its cage enough for me to be willing to rock around the corner. Maybe... Let's try that ammo, just for the sakes of the shits and giggles
Quiet.
of it.
Command's on the line.
Full that.
We're ready whenever you are.
I do know that operating in flank for too long is not good, as it will eventually start violating your engines, but just a little bit. Get around the corners, probably fine.
Where bingo?
Oh, right. I was supposed to be ordering strikes whilst all of this was going on. Go! Bomb something! Destroy! KKND! Kill oh, that way, no, that.
We're ready.
I already hit that one. Okay, here, you. You! Can I? Damn it. Okay, maybe they're intelligent enough to go around. You hit that, because I already hit the other one. There, so that's 2 ships firing the traditional HE.
Weapon launched.
Enemy engaging us.
And
what are our
1 ship firing the shrapnel rounds, I'm assuming? Yeah, they certainly look like shrapnel rounds.
Flight number 10. Weapon released.
Don't know if that's enough to penetrate, but we're certainly smacking it. We are certainly smacking it.
RTB.
And its guns have gone dead.
Critical fuel. RTB.
It's not looking so good. It's not looking so good at all.
Wiring.
You were supposed to go bomb.
We're under fire.
We're ready. We're ready.
What the fuck are you doing?
Flight number 11. Weapon released.
Did you?
Locked in.
No, you did not bomb it. You
Component disabled.
Hello?
Flight number 12.
I just saw something very large shoot past me. And apparently do crippling damage. Okay.
Engaging target. Flight number 11. Skosh!
Oh, is that? Oh, it's got some kind of fucking railgun system or something. Okay, well I should not have been fighting this thing straight up like this then, and I have no idea if that is doing any damage at all. Right, well apparently I should have used more bombers to torpedo it, because that is a fucking sniper ship. I'm still not destroying these fucking things either, because my bombers require a lot of micromanaging, as it turns out.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Moving.
Send it, wizard.
Just
we're on it.
Bomb it.
Waiting for your orders, Commander. Radar returns negative.
Jesus, and it just doesn't die either.
There's internal damage.
Fuck me.
Underway.
I really want to play the Separatist Navy now, because they seem to be a whole hecking fuck of a lot better at just about everything than the professional military is. Which is mildly upsetting. Oh, turn off the flank. That doesn't help me here.
We hear you, Command. Course laid in.
They seem to have a lot more fun and engaging weaponry than I do.
Flight number 8. Committing
Waiting
on
for your orders,
targets.
Commander.
Flight number 10. Reporting critical fuel. RTB.
I do have... I've lost my AWACS now, so I do got to turn my own radar.
Flight number 8. No missiles remaining. Flying on fuels. Bingo. Station.
Now, let's try and get in close so we can get past that big-ass gun, shall we?
We're taking fire.
It guessed... Of course it did. Alright.
We're on the way, Commander.
Get in close. To be fair, it did have a 50-50 chance to guess which side I was going to pop up on, so maybe it was just lucky, and I am now quite close to it.
Moving.
Which means it's going to be a lot harder for it to get its gun onto... You're going to try and just go... You're just going to try and go around, aren't you, you little bastard? Yes, you are. Old bastard. And so we go, round, round, round.
We hear you, Command. We're underway.
Waiting orders. We're on the way, Commander.
That giant gun is incredibly damaging, and it's attached to a chassis that is apparently really, really fucking tough.
Commander. Firing solution locked in.
Yeah, this is exactly the kind of engagement I do not want under any circumstances. Because my damage is going to be permanent, and the AI, of course, doesn't give a shit, because it'll get a new fleet every single battle, so it does not care about throwing away its units, whereas I care a lot about throwing away my units.
Receiving.
Yeah, this was definitely a tactical mistake. Should have sent bombers to deal with it, but unfortunately, unlike the AI, I am not omniscient, which is a tragedy.
Moving.
We're taking component damage.
Oh, come on. You must be dying.
Quiet. Command's on the line.
You must be dying. You have any idea how much fucking ammo I... Okay, fine. I guess... I need to be a lot more careful in this campaign. I'm too close. Yep, I'm too close. I need to play a lot more careful. I've been playing way too haphazardous. Especially for only the second mission in this campaign, too. Right, put it to flank. Try and keep out of the way of the big gun.
Flight number 8. Fuel's critical. Off station.
We are en route, Commander. We're taking component damage.
Jesus, he's tearing through my hull in seconds, and meanwhile I'm just fucking pounding away. Smack, 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 smack.
Component.
Yep. How are you not dying? What are you built of? What are you built out of? Orbit.
Course laid
Just fucking spin around it or something.
We can take him.
Just fire the goddamn AP at this
won't know
point.
what hit him. Engaging. Aye, we're on the way.
Yes, Commander.
Well, I guess we're just gonna spend some time.
Hostile fire inbound.
Enemy fire. We've run out of ammunition. Opponent damage.
I've run out of ammunition.
We're all out of ammo. We're all out of ammo.
Lights critical. Off station.
Incoming enemy fire.
We're taking fire.
Lost the target.
I've run out of ammunition.
Standing by.
I have run out of ammunition.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Good God, okay. At this point, I kind of just want to see how long it takes to kill this thing.
Commander, missiles are getting low. We've expended our out of ammunition. Lost ammunition stores depleted. We're taking component damage. Module has been destroyed. A component is gone. Standing by.
It tears through me, and I do nothing to it. Holy fuck. That is a light cruiser pounding it at point-blank range with armor-penetrating shells, and it is achieving absolutely nothing. Yep, still going. Still going. Still going. I'm definitely reloading this mission. If the AI cheats, I cheat too. That's just how we do. But holy fucking moly. There we go. Right, so that took about 800 AP shells, 800 AP shells, a few hundred HE shells, in addition to whatever the frigate fired, which was probably another, what, 400 AP shells, another like 100 HE shells. So that boat ate well over 1,000 shells. Oh, holy fucking moly. That is something. Right. Realva, Art, how much to play the Warcraft mod, Chronicles of the Second War, basically a Warcraft 2 remaster in Warcraft 3. Probably not too much, since I do enjoy Warcraft. What stopped the whole fleet? A single rebel ship, correct. Right. Well, it's not, I bet you, it's not even that bad. I bet you the bombers would have torn through it, but I was like, okay, it's one enemy warship. One enemy warship. I've got 3 of my ships. We're in a great ambush position. I hit it with a missile. That's going to stun its crew, do damage. Then I'm just going to go around and hit it with 3 ships, rapid firing into it at point blank range. That'll overwhelm it, surely. No.
Iron Spindle
That will
Station.
not overwhelm it. It will simply just tank.
Standing by.
Everything you can throw at it with
Iron Spindle is on
absolutely
the
no
approved
concern.
objectives list from Admiral Winchester. The whole station's a critical vulnerability.
Aye, aye.
Let's start with the reactor.
This is a civilian manufacturing station. We can't just destroy it outright.
Lesson learned.
It's producing armor and ammunition for the Protectorate Navy. It's a legitimate military target. However, we don't have the firepower to knock out a station of this size anyway.
We don't even have the firepower to knock out a single enemy ship, so we're definitely not going to start bombing the station, that's for sure.
We'll take a surgical approach based on Intel's findings. With direct hits on those vulnerable points, we can jam the assembly lines and knock it out of production for the rest of the war. Our glide bomb should do nicely to conserve other ammo.
Let's get to work.
You say that. However, our glide bombs are actually pretty terrible. Yeah, why not? I'll give it up. And now I, just like the AI, know where the enemy are and what they've got. Which should make this a bit easier. I do expect there'll be some reloading in this campaign, because I have a suspicion it's going to be one of those sort of like, you know, trappy campaigns where the enemy is going to... well, we pretty much already confirmed. The enemy knows where you are when the game begins. The enemy probably has omniscient vision, from what I've seen so far.
Wired and confirmed.
And I'm assuming the developers have basically made this as like a, here's a specific tactical scenario. We have a specific tactical solution in mind, and we expect you to implement that tactical solution. So there'll be a little bit of back and forth as I try to guess what the developers want for me to do. I think you were supposed to launch more bombers than that, buddy. There you go. Thank you.
On station. Wire confirmed. Ready for tasking.
I'd like to try more hooking with the missiles, but currently my enemy's a little bit too maneuverable for hooking missile shots to be
standing by.
Very effective. Are you not going to launch
Plenty for everyone. Wire confirmed.
Is it because you're moving? Oh, there we go. There we are, 1/3 speed.
Plenty for everyone.
Now those look like they might actually remain stationary, which means they are a potential target for a hook.
Wired and confirmed. Locking in.
On station.
Get them a bit closer.
Confirmed. Send your traffic. Moving.
Full speed.
On station.
And we'll have some bomber readies to greet them by the time they come down. I'm also going to be very hesitant about using too many missiles all the time, because the missiles, I wonder how much... This mission will actually tell me a lot about that, because you're probably going to have a replenishment rate of missiles, which will be basically when and how many of them you can loot from the enemy. And this mission will tell me a fair bit about that. You go over there and go up, because I can see what those little buggers are trying to do. Speaking of, are you still sitting there? You are still sitting there. Let's try ourselves a little cheeky hook then. A cheeky little hook. Nice and high. Avoid as much superstructure as we can, of course. Directly overhead.
Missile on the way.
And straight down. Am I going to be so optimistic to send 2 salvos? No, because I'm going to start impacting.
Committing on target.
I'm just going to start impacting on Rex at that point anyway, so we shall not send both of them.
Missiles expended. Flight 10. All missiles expended.
I love the bombers, though. The bombers are by far my most effective weapon so far. They've done... Oh, well, no. I was about to say that. They've done great on every occasion, except this time, where I don't even know what happened there. I have genuinely no fucking clue what just happened there, but...
Being jammed, we're starting sifting protocols.
Every single missile, every single weapon, every single command guide weapon in that volley, all missed. Boy. Right. Very well. Very well indeed. I was about to sing the praises of the bombers, and then they proved that it was a little premature. It's a little premature to sing the praises of the bombers.
Reading you clear.
Little premature, and since I committed on that, I'm now going to be one-shotted by the enemy's missiles, which are unfortunately...
Welcome. 8. Committing on target.
Actually, never mind. The enemy missiles were exactly as temperamental as my missiles were. This has become a far more interesting engagement than it perhaps had any right to be. No. 2 Thunderheads. No. 2 Thunderheads video game. 1, 2.
We're reading you.
Did you never fire your missiles? You never did fire your missiles.
Launch confirmed.
Target's locked up. Missiles should be on the way.
Ready.
There's 2.
Waiting for your
2 more missiles. And the 2 final missiles.
On station.
Speaking of, I failed to see what my missile dive did. Well, it's caused them to pump out a bunch of flares. Can I see any impacts? I can't see any impact points, so I'm assuming all of my missiles missed or were shot down immediately. 1 out of 2.
Wire received.
Right, now this should at least be effective. These are, point blank Thunderheads with the guns and everything. We've got full locks.
Waiting orders. Underway.
There goes one of them.
We're reading you. Fire control locking on.
That was dodgy, but
Reading you clear.
it looks like everything worked out in the end.
Commander. They won't know what hit them.
We're reading you. Yeah, we've got him now.
It's engaging my skiffs.
Receiving you.
We're under attack.
What are our orders, Commander?
Waiting orders.
Boy, I hope one of these don't go nuclear
On the way,
right
Commander.
now, because that would be...
Missile.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, that's a lot. All of it shot down, though, very effectively, too.
We're locked on target.
Oh, this has been a very, very different engagement. Now that's a good sign, actually.
Wire confirmed.
The fact that the engagement was of a very different nature the second time around.
Standing by.
Also, the next wave of enemy ships. I should launch some fighters to help with intercept work against enemy assaults. Get them out and in the air. And how many torpedo bombers do we think we... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna commit fucking 3 torpedo bombers to that goddamn giant-ass monitor thing.
Waiting orders.
Oh, they're dead.
We're reading you.
That was a strange but ultimately successful engagement. Wait, did I never... Tempted now to do that thing again. Ooh, actually, this is a little bit more comfortable. There. I do love that system. That is a tremendously cool system. The ability to pre-program missiles is quite neat.
Ready, wizard.
That is a very, very, very neat feature.
On station.
And you, go find that little sniping piece of shit we had sitting over there. Whee. Pretty little missiles. Look at them. Final waypoint. And then hook. Fucking maneuverable little things. Oh, wait, no. Hello? Where? Of course. That's what happened to the first salvo.
Send your traffic.
Of course. That's what happened to the first fucking salvo. Oh, obviously, yes. Of course that's what happened to the first salvo, because I fired them thinking like, well, obviously, they're gonna track on the enemy ships, right? I didn't think for a second that, of course, that doesn't necessarily mean... That's not necessarily true. That was me assuming that the missiles would be like, oh, warships. I can tell the difference between an active signature and a piece of fucking hull. That was, of course, not correct. That was, of course, not correct at all. Well, you know, I was going to need to destroy those things anyway, eventually, so...
Ready whenever you are.
We're just kind of going to say that that was according to the plan, okay? We're just gonna accept that that was basically what needed to happen, just in a slightly different order than it actually
standing by
did happen. Yes.
Send your traffic.
That seems fine and fair. Yes. Correct and accurate,
Plenty
just
for everyone.
In a bit of a different order. Alright, you can go cripple that. You go you guys go off and prepare to commit maximum overkill against that fucking thing.
Ready.
I've spent 15 missiles on these 3 boats now, which is not economical in the slightest, but on the bright side, they're still just kind of sitting there. Oh. I just realized. If they can't tell the difference between a structure...
Wired and confirmed.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say.
Locking in.
If they can't tell the difference between a structure and a warship, why do I assume that it can tell the difference between a destroyed structure and active warships? Yeah.
Plenty for everyone.
Why would I have assumed that it could tell the difference between those two? At least now we know why they were hiding out in this particular section. It's because if they hide out right there, they're in essence immune to enemy missiles. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. You know, we've doubled down on failure so much, I see no reason to not just double down on failure even further, okay? At some point, we must logically turn failure into success, right? That just makes sense to me, so... If we refine our approach pattern to go underneath all of this...
Flight 12, weapon released.
Standing by.
Then surely we will now see what the gods oft refer to as success.
Wiring. We're on.
Missile detected.
Standing by.
Flight 12. Send it, Wizard. Expended.
Come on, little fighters.
Flight 11. No missiles remaining.
Waiting enemy has us jammed. Attempting to counter.
Intercepted both of them. Nice.
Send it, Wizard.
Burn through. Burn through. Burn through.
Wiring. Flight number 10. Weapon away. Wiring. Spiker, spiker, spiker.
Okay, fighters are actually way better at this whole intercept thing. Yeah, fighters are way better at this whole interception thing. Way, way better. Also, I do really need to take into consideration these guys that are about to pop up directly over me. Listen, I don't even need to guide those. I can just do like that. Okay?
We're taking fire. We're ready whenever you are. Missile reserves are low.
Wiring.
Fighters are fucking great at point defense, as it turns out.
Directive received. Flight number 10. Weapon away!
Oh, that's a bit many, though.
Component destroyed.
Yeah, and we ate all of those. Oh, considering the absolute... Wait, how... What? All of those missed too. I need to stop using fucking missiles, is what I've concluded. I must stop using missiles, because I keep assuming they have capabilities that they simply do not have. Like the ability to distinguish from the enemy and dead superstructures. And that is just not a capability that the weapon systems here have. That is just not an ability that they possess, and I need to accept that and get on with my life. Simple as. Speaking of accepting things.
Acknowledged, wizard.
That missed too. Yep. I just need to accept that missiles are not a very useful weapon.
Our signal's being jammed. Can't locate the target anymore. We hear you, Command.
Get your radar
Our
on too.
sensors are all over the place. You heard the orders. Let's go.
Roger.
Burn through.
Quiet. Command's on the line.
Send your traffic.
I don't know, I'm assuming something hit, because these guys are no longer moving with quite the same determination they were with just a moment or two ago.
Receiving. Marking hostile.
Flight 9. Mission fuel spent. RTB. Flight 12.
I should have very solid gun locks on these things, so...
Combat move.
Wire confirmed.
Them trying to jam me shouldn't really be all that effective. Right, stand off range, please, because I've seen the kind of fucking flak AA this thing can pour out. I'm just hoping this is enough torpedoes to actually overwhelm its PD. It is.
Reporting critical fuel. RTB. Flight 11. Reporting critical fuel. RTB.
Right, that was 6 torpedo impacts.
Receiving.
Which is not quite
Awaiting
enough to
orders,
actually
Commander.
kill it, but surely that must have hurt quite a lot. Right, are these things moving, or are
Looks like
they
we're being jammed.
dead in the water? They are still moving.
On station.
Yeah, you can jam me, but I have got gun locks that shouldn't really matter.
Orders.
What are our orders,
Looks like we're being
Commander?
jammed.
Copy that.
You heard the orders. Let's go.
Aye, aye.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Looks like we're being jammed. Missile, missile.
More missiles.
We're almost out of missiles.
Receiving.
Okay, well, that's a problem since I don't have the fighters anymore. That's a big issue. All intercepted effectively. Excellent. God, I'm relying way too much on my guns. My guns just seem to not really fucking help much. Make sure we've got gun locks on them so they can't do that again. Gun lock all of them. I'm hammering right through their rear armor. They should be being reduced
Send your traffic.
nicely and quickly. Well, so far, every attempt to use missiles has failed miserably, so I see no reason why we shouldn't try to do the exact same thing again. If at first you don't succeed... Is that up? I hope that's up. Try again. We're gonna have them go active at a nice...
Missile on the way.
long distance.
We're ready whenever you are.
Oh. No, 6 torpedoes was in fact enough, and it's about to go boom. Excellent. I can see what those guys are trying to do. They're gonna try and get missiles on my little ships down here, aren't they?
Underway.
A little bit of speed, though. I might be able to... Oh, there it goes. Right, Seekers live, and they have picked up some sort of target. The question is it the decoys? No. No. Yes. It's just... Well, one of them picked up a warship. The rest picked up flares. Hey, one of them is something. One of them is something. Up you go. I'm tempted to just send the fucking bombers out after them, but it feels like a defeat at this point to send out the bombers after them. Oh, hey. Instead, we're just gonna play upsy daisies with these guys for a while longer.
Standing by.
I feel is far more appropriate.
We're on the way, Commander.
I will chase you to the ends of the earth. I will never stop chasing you. Never. You cannot escape. Oh.
Standing by. Yeah, we've got him now.
There is no escaping. There is no mercy. There is no safety or security.
We're ready whenever you are.
Only an eternal chase into darkness. Speaking of darkness, I don't think the AI is able to understand the giant flashing danger symbol. I am basing that on the fact that the enemy ship is just kind of chilling right next to what I assume was the guide ship of its formation.
Send your traffic.
Speaking of, I need to bomb things.
We have internal damage. Let's get it fixed. We've lost a component.
Fighter bombers.
We need to get that component online.
Fire bombers. Fighter bombers. Fighter bombers. Oh! There we go. Oh, did it fix itself? God. Damn it, it did!
Ready.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
How are you not dead?
Underway.
I have chased you this entire I have chased you for so long.
We're on the move.
How are you still intact? How have you not surrendered at this point? You don't have any weapons, you don't have any engines, you don't have any radar. Surely the crew must all be dead by now.
Quiet. Command's on the line.
Are you firing bursts at you?
Tracking
You are,
target.
you silly little thing.
Solution locked in.
Copy. Engaging the enemy.
There's no lights left. There's just a couple of misfiring engines driving the ship along. That's all there is. There's no guiding intelligence anymore.
We're ready.
It's just somebody died with their foot on the pedal. And that's what's currently happening. What do you mean collision? Is it because you are inside the space station, perhaps? I think it is.
Yes, Commander.
Waiting orders.
I'm growing more and more sympathetic to the Separatist cause every day. As they sure as fuck know how to build their warships. There can be no doubt about that. Oh, there we go.
Copy. Engaging the enemy.
Target confirmed.
Other one, please.
Knock him out.
Right side, these guys have finally decided to give up on going for my carrier.
We're on it.
Which is quite nice of them. Wasn't there something else I need to bomb over here? That thing, and then that thing. But honestly, I can just use my guns to destroy that. They're both. They're both dead. They are both dead. Just these two guys left.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we'll just... Clickety. Clickety.
Missiles away.
Clickety. I'm not giving up on the hooking. I like the hooking. It's my favorite mechanic so far. I will figure out how to use it effectively. No matter how many millions of years it'll take.
Send it, wizard.
I care not for the millions of years of effort. Oh.
Heads up, crew.
I did just lose sight of them, which is a pinch unfortunate. God, I am glad they gave me the airborne early warning systems, otherwise this would be hell. There, little happy missiles. Do not track towards the dust clouds, little happy missiles. The dust cloud is a lie. Yes. Yes, dive. No, no, no. Dive. Yes. Yes, good little missiles.
Standing by.
I'm kind of... you know what it is? I'm kind of getting like a gambling effect.
Engaging.
We're locked on
out of the
target.
missiles.
Orders. Too far.
It feels like I'm playing roulette.
We're ready.
You know?
Locked in.
That's almost kind of a pleasant
Locked
experience in certain ways. Okay.
We're on it.
Go hit that.
We're ready.
Did I launch you for something?
Wiring.
Did I launch you for something? I don't think so. Down to base. It's a little bit of a gambling feeling. You know? It's kind of pleasant when you come to think of it.
Flight number launched. Flight number 10. Weapon released.
We're taking a good old-fashioned risk about being covered in missiles
ready
here,
whenever
but
you are. Locking target.
I feel like at this point, these ships must be so beat to everlasting fuck
Rack's
they
empty, RTB.
can't conceivably have any tracking systems left.
They're locking onto us.
Maybe.
Moving.
Burner's hot.
Right, did you destroy your stuff?
Acknowledged.
No, please destroy the thing.
We're ready.
Good, you destroyed your thing.
Wiring.
Excellent. You guys
Locked
destroy
in.
your thing.
Flight number 9. Weapon away!
I believe we are finally on the precipice of success.
Flight
Committing
number 8.
on
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
Flight number
Rack's
8.
empty, RTB.
After much labor and a truly astonishing quantity
Low
of
ammunition
ammunition.
reported, Commander. They won't know what hit them.
Solution locked in.
Waiting for your orders, Commander. We're ready whenever you
Brilliant.
are. We're on the move. We've got them in our sights.
Quiet. Command's on the line. Firing solution locked in.
Solution locked in.
Bingo.
Waiting orders.
Boy. I sure hope there's some fuel and ammunition on this station.
Moving.
Being jammed. We're starting safety protocols.
We are being jammed.
Incoming.
Enemy electronic countermeasures detected. Hostile fire
Jesus.
inbound.
Receiving.
What are our orders, Commander?
As
Orders.
absolutely everything in the universe began to explode.
Course laid in.
We're on the move.
And then the world exploded. All of it.
Send your traffic.
Simultaneously. It's almost like all of these homemade
Critical
warships
spin,
are a little... I don't know, a little temperamental.
Burner's hot.
It requires some bravery to go to war on homemade warships that could explode at any moment.
Flight critical. 7, off station.
I would like to applaud
Burner's hot.
the enemy for their willingness to go to war in such things, which has
Directive
so
received.
far ranged from absolutely
Blind go.
indestructible.
We've secured docking control. The berths on the far end of the station are now unlocked. This station is producing ammunition for the Protectorate's navy, but there's bound to be some rounds compatible with our own weapons.
Course laid in.
We've got a long way to go, so grab whatever munitions we can fit in our magazines. It'll have to do for now.
We're on the move.
Roger to that.
Orders. Breaking burn.
Flight 6, flying on fumes. We're bingo.
Course laid in.
Go, my little friends, loot!
Heading there now, Commander.
Oh, that thing is still intact. Loot. Loot now. And pray that there is something aboard this giant dryer in space. There we go. That was worth coming all this
Heading
way
on
to
targets.
steal.
Flight number 6, off station.
Oh, it just wanted to bomb it a little bit more. Fair enough. I can understand their frustration and their desire to bomb things just a little bit extra.
Copy that. Standing by.
As I imagine they are hoping that there are maybe civilian
All module
families
targets
on the
destroyed.
station.
The station is out of commission.
A tedious way of handling things, but at least the job's done. Check ammunition and let's get a move on before reinforcements come running.
Reinforcements? I hope not. And there is. There's stuff here. Thank fucking fuck for that. Right, okay. Apparently, I should just be a bit... Oh, you don't have any for my main guns, though. That's a little upsetting. You do have fuel, which I shall take, thank you. You have...
We're holding our position.
A little bit of a repair, which I will also take, thank you. Right, so I should clearly just have been a lot more liberal with my missiles. Right. The future note is, use more missiles. There are plenty of missiles around. Oh, thank fuck there's some 250mm shells, though. I need some HE ones, too.
Ammo.
Yeah, you can have some of those. They seem largely useless.
Full stop.
Okay, thank fuck for that.
Aye, aye. We're on the way.
We are en route, Commander.
Thank absolute fuck for that. In the future, more missile usage. As I seem actually to be running out of gun ammo faster than missiles at the moment. No 120 mil.
Bring us to a stop.
Right, well, if there's all this fuel here, then I should
On it.
definitely go back to
Waiting for your orders,
Lamplight.
Commander. We're on the move.
Turning up the engines now.
And pick up, what was it, oh god. Frigate, yeah. I should definitely go back to Lamplight.
Standing by.
And pick up that frigate. I mean, I don't really need another frigate. As, frankly, those 120mm guns are not particularly useful, if I'm to be honest with you, but...
We're reading you.
Send your traffic.
I mean... I need the firepower. So far, I've been outnumbered on average 3-1, pretty much both missions, so... If I can get more guns, I think I probably should get more guns, if at all possible. Thank you for the fucking Thunderhead. I needed those. Mucho, mucho gratitude. Death decoys. Thank you. You might as well grab those. Why not bring him with us? Cluster bombs. Sure.
We're running out of missiles.
Decoys. Bombs. Bolts. Was that a bunch of torpedoes? Ooh, I like that. Bombs, 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 bombs. Hurricane. Hurricane. 5 hurricanes. Okay, well, I don't know what that's used for, but apparently it's not mine, so fuck it. Fuel.
Securing engines. More slate in.
We're underway.
Receiving.
Send your traffic.
You know, that didn't go that bad. Really. Well, so
What are our...
We're ready whenever you are.
relatively minimal damage now that I know that that monitor is not something you fight
Quiet.
with guns.
Command's on the line.
And
Ready.
there is plentiful resupplies in the campaign. Or, well, at least there is the indication that there might be plentiful resupplies in the campaign. So, we should be significantly more liberal in the usage of torpedo bombers. Those were thrown, yeah, we've got 25 charges of torpedo bombers. So we should be a lot more liberal in the use of bombers, a lot more liberal in the use of missiles, and pretty much just
Ready.
begin every fight with a
Awaiting
salvo
orders,
of thunderheads. Lessons learned, lessons learned. What I could really fucking use is some sort of ECM, because
Orders.
I don't
Standing
have
by.
any.
Standing by.
I don't have a single source of jamming, which is probably one of the reasons why I've been struggling so much with enemy missiles at the moment, because I don't have any way of fucking with their guidance systems, whereas they quite evidently have an ample number of ways to fuck with my guidance systems. And I wish there was a proper breakdown of what the weapons were, like that I could, you know, click on them and get like a detailed breakdown panel, because right now it gives you the basic information like, you know, active radar, etc., HE shaped, which is anti-ship, I assume, HE frag, which is anti-fighter bomber, I assume. It'd be great to have, if nothing else, is a little like, when you hover over it and it goes like, you use this against small ships, you use this against medium ships, you use this against big ships, you know? Something like that, that'd be really useful as well. That'd be really nice. Nicholas, Arch, would you say this game is easy to learn? Depends, okay? Depends. Currently, my main learning difficulty is just figuring out what the game thinks certain things are, you know, basically the effectiveness of certain weapons, you know, okay? Like, how effective are guns? How effective are point defense? How effective are these missiles? How effective are these missiles? I'm floundering in the dark a little bit because I don't know any of that. It's been so long since I played. And guns felt a lot more powerful when I played last time, which has been a year ago now. So I'm just floundering to figure out what thing does what, yeah? Whereas for the general controls feel very intuitive, very homeworldy, very intuitive. You know, hook shots and stuff like that, they're a bit derpy because it's hard to see on the map where you're going via the enemy. And the game doesn't tell you any of the capabilities of your weapons outright. You've kind of got to figure that one out on your own, basically. How much armor do these have? Do I know? Time tracked, arena breakdown, engineering, rate of power, peak power, average thrust conditions, component restored, critical damage control, total damage taken, total damage repaired, time... No. I don't. So, I don't know how much armor this thing has, so I don't know if I'm supposed to be using HE AP or HE RF. So all of that you kind of got to figure out yourself, but the controls, very intuitive. It's a bit like, the reason why I call this realistic adjacent is because it does have a lot of realistic mechanics, like jamming, for example, and target locks, and missiles with seekers that can be, you know, curled around objectives. What it doesn't have in terms of realism is any understanding of how space warfare works at fucking all. Or missile warfare, for that matter. Like missile systems without terrain avoidance is fucking ridiculous. You're telling me I can program my missiles to follow a specific way. I have a full 3D map of everything around me, asteroids, stations, etc. I have all of this, but I can't tell them to automatically avoid anything. And the fact that spotting aircraft can't, apparently, I'm assuming, guide on behalf of the ship sending is also kind of weird, like, because I was assuming all of this time that, okay, if I fire a missile and I've got an AWACS right there with radar and communications on, surely the AWACS can just go to the missile and go like, hey, you're heading towards a chaff cloud, turn. So it's literally just learning the peculiarities of the video game right now, but I don't think it's a particularly hard game to learn. It's a hard... Yes, the perfect time. It's not a hard game to learn, but it's a hard game to master. I think that's a good way of putting it. And it is fun. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Now, actually coming in 3 packs, 3 on... What? Really? I've been noticing that too recently, that I'm getting 3 ads on videos before the video even begins. Again, Kick. Kick is your friend. Check out Kick Chat. Kick is good. Kick is fun. Kick is your best buddy in the whole entire world. Because it doesn't give you ads like this. Plus, I'm trying to read Kick more, even as I failed to do so 9 times out of 10. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up there because I have a Sagarooney petting session in 2 minutes and it's about to come yell at me. But I do want to do more of this because I do quite enjoy this game. I just need to, figure out how it works again. Until next time, chat. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your generous donations. And I will hope to see you all again soon. Until then, chat.